In all of these situations, it's only the artist that's losing. Somebody makes big money. When these rappers get killed, not incidental.
And 8052, shooting just occurred. Approximately 10 shots heard and an unknown person shouting code 3 incident 1920 RD 809 semi for additional.
People are alleging is Rihanna is a key material witness into this whole trafficking scheme or plot or whatever that Roc Nation and Jay-Z himself have been carrying out.
Guys, things are getting very scary because people have now put together that both Rihanna and Nicki Minaj's homes in California have both been targeted recently.
On March 8, 2026, a woman named Ivana Ortiz pulled up to Rihanna's house in Beverly Hills with an AR-15 and fired somewhere between 7 and 10 rounds at the mansion while Rihanna and her 3 kids were inside. Luckily, nobody was hit. As soon as this happened, the official explanation was simple. This woman was a crazy fan with a parasocial relationship. Case closed. And if you looked at the news coverage, you saw videos from Ivana's social media. Yes, she 100% looks and sounds mentally unstable. Ivana was calling Rihanna a witch and the devil.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this.
That's why you got Rihanna over there all jealous. Because how am I, because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please, don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time. Because she's stealing from you.
Ranting about Rihanna being jealous of her. But is that really all there is to it? Or is that exactly what they want you to see? Because when you dig a little deeper, the crazy stalker story starts having some holes. Now, people are resurfacing that interview with Katt Williams where he already warned us about this. You see, Katt has said time and time again that when celebrities randomly pass away, it's not random. It's someone higher up profiting from the tragedy. Now, the question is, who would have something to gain from Rihanna being gone? Well, let's talk about the Live Nation situation first, because that's one of the theories gaining traction online. It turns out that Ivana Ortiz has an active case against Live Nation. Now, what does this have to do with Rihanna?
I'm saying that everything that happens in a business that's based off of pretend that seems like a setup is. In business, nothing is coincidental or you will be hearing who's losing money. In all of these situations, it's only the artist that's losing. Somebody makes big money. When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up. So they killed this $20 million guy, but they reaped $60 million in benefits.
Wow.
And they had some people from your city do it.
Well, this may be a stretch, but some people online are connecting to Rihanna being signed to Roc Nation and her complicated relationship with former mentor Jay-Z. In 2008, Jay-Z partnered with Live Nation to create Roc Nation as a joint venture. That means Live Nation is literally the parent company, while Roc Nation operates as a subsidiary. Rihanna is still signed to Roc Nation for both management and label services, and her touring deals have been negotiated by Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez. Desiree will soon testify as a defense witness for Live Nation in their ongoing antitrust trial. For context, the Department of Justice filed an antitrust lawsuit against Live Nation in 2024, try to force them to split from Ticketmaster. The government argues that Live Nation has an illegal monopoly that drives up ticket prices and hurts competition. So when a case goes to trial, both sides submit witness lists. Live Nation's defense team placed Desiree on their witness list. The reason Desiree is valuable to them is because she's the CEO of Roc Nation, and she personally negotiated numerous touring partnerships between Roc Nation artists, including Rihanna, and Live Nation over the years. Now, circling back to the woman who showed up at Rihanna's house. She has an ongoing legal dispute with Live Nation, the same Live Nation that owns Roc Nation, the same Roc Nation whose CEO was preparing to defend Live Nation in court, and that same CEO personally handles Rihanna's touring deals. So these connections aren't just speculation. They're documented in federal court records. And now the question becomes, why is this woman, who supposedly just snapped and targeted Rihanna randomly, already in a legal battle with the same corporation that promotes Rihanna's tours? You see, Ortiz didn't show up in a beat-up Honda with a rusty gun. She had a white Tesla and an AR-15. Those aren't cheap. That's not pocket change. So if she was just some unstable person living in her own world, where did the resources come from?
We don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
About a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, this lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So when Rihanna was 16 years old, she flew across country, had a meeting with Jay-Z, where he told her there's only two ways out of here, and that's through that door with the deal signed, or through the window, and we're on the 29th floor. And she was 16 years old. I don't really see the humor in that.
Dad, I know I promised you I'm gonna give you my first Grammy, but we might have to fight for this one.
She said she want to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She'd like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
Definitely a strong sense of ego here, which could be in fact rooted by other things, which is probably why Jaguar Wright said, when are we gonna come to the fact that Rihanna was the T word? Traffic.
Who funded this? LAPD took over the street, where shots were fired at singer Rihanna's home Sunday afternoon. You can see bullet holes on the gates and investigators placing markers on an Airstream trailer parked inside the property. Police say the shots came from an AR-15. On March 9th, when Ortiz was first arrested and booked, multiple major outlets reported that bail was set at $10.2 million. But here's where things get confusing. By the time Ortiz appeared in court on March 10th, the LA County District Attorney's official press released stated bail at $1.875 million. Multiple news outlets reported that number after the court appearance, and then CNN reported the $1.8 million figure days later. So what happened? Either the initial reporting was corrected after the official court filing, or the bail was actually reduced. If bail was originally set at $10.2 million and then dropped to $1.8 million, that's a massive reduction that raises questions about what changed in those 24 hours. With all these bizarre details surfacing, a lot of people on social media are now speculating that Ivana Ortiz may have been used as a pawn. Someone on X wrote, Ivana Ortiz is the psych shooting because there is no way you get a bond after shooting at a high-profile celebrity with her kids in the house. It's much deeper. Another person called Ortiz a Hollywood Tesla Manchurian candidate. People online are now speculating that Ortiz might have been chosen because she already appeared mentally unstable. And if someone wanted to send a person to do something like this, they might choose someone who already has a history of acting unhinged, someone who has already been in court fighting the same corporation connected to the target. This is where Katt Williams' theory comes in. Nothing in this industry is incidental. According to Katt, the people pulling the strings behind the scenes need the public to focus on the surface, so they never look underneath. The public sees crazy and moves on. Meanwhile, the people who may have orchestrated everything sit back while the lone wolf takes all the blame. So yes, Ivana Ortiz may have pulled the trigger. But the real question is, who pointed her toward Rihanna's house in the first place? How did she even find the address? And that brings us to another theory making the rounds online, the Epstein files. If you've been on social media in the last couple of months, you've probably seen the names circulating. In January 2026, millions of pages of Epstein-related documents were released. And in the chaos that followed, Jay-Z's name started appearing in online discussions. His name began trending because of something called an FBI hotline report. Back in 2019, someone called the FBI with an anonymous tip, and that tip mentioned Jay-Z. So let's connect the dots. Rihanna is signed to Roc Nation. Roc Nation is owned by Jay-Z. Roc Nation is a subsidiary of Live Nation, the same Live Nation that Ivana Ortiz sued last year, and the same Live Nation whose CEO, Desiree Perez, negotiates Rihanna's touring deals and is listed as a defense witness in the government's antitrust lawsuit trying to break the company apart. Now, if you're a corporation facing a federal antitrust trial, do you want your biggest artist entangled in all these rumors? Do you want that kind of heat? Or would you rather send a message that nobody should be looking too closely at your connections? Of course, these are all just speculations, but many people online believe Rihanna could be seen as a liability. She was flown from her native Barbados to New York City by Jay-Z when she was only 16. Soon after, she signed her contract with Roc Nation. So again, how did Ivana Ortiz, a speech pathologist from Florida, have the resources to drive across the country in a Tesla with that weapon? Was it just a warning? Because if the goal was to get Rihanna, why stop at the gate instead of trying to break in? And who really benefits if Rihanna is scared into silence? These are questions that no one can answer right now. Maybe people are reading too much into it.